3 essential upgrades for the Kyosho Sandmaster 2.0. Well, it's probably 2 essential upgrades and 1 essential fix. First, let's address the gearbox, because that's where the main issues are. Start by removing the screw holding the roll cage, and then take off the wheel so it's easy to access the gearbox. Remove a few screws and the cover is off. You can see I've already installed the replacement spur gear, which is held on by a nut the same size as a wheel nut. The motor had a plastic pinion, and this has been swapped out for a steel pinion. The mesh is perfect, so it's going to run smoothly, and you've got the peace of mind by replacing these weak points with quality parts. The supplied spur gear is poorly made and misshapen. You might not see it clearly on video, but mine is visibly thicker here and here, which is obviously problematic when it comes to gear mesh. What you need is this third-party solution from GPM. Made of Delrin, the quality is spot on. However, depending on your location, finding this part can be challenging. I found nothing searching on Google or even on eBay UK, and it was only when I looked on eBay.com that I found it available in the US and Germany, and for me it was much cheaper to get it from Germany. With the gearbox sorted, the kids wanted to test drive the buggy, but it had been raining heavily, making the ground pretty slippery. To spare you from all the uneventful footage, I'll skip to a nice jump they found and a bit of driving instead. We're going for distance here to land down a hill, so starting with a good run up. Another go over the jump, but with less of a run up, just to see how it is for future reference, and then I quickly sneak in a couple more as I'm feeling the pressure of moving on to another spot that they had seen when we first arrived. Sometimes the body panel will come off when you're doing jumps, but it's easy to put back on as long as you get the clips lined up okay. It's these undulations in the woods that are sometimes the most fun for me. Just bombing along and catching a bit of air always feels good. If you spend enough time in one area, you can find some great lines that you can try and stick to, but I don't have enough time for that today. So this is the original spot that the kids wanted to come to. And I didn't forget that I promised to share 3 essential fixes with you, and I've only covered 2 so far. The final essential fix becomes evident the more driving we do. If you've seen my previous video on this buggy, you know I'm not a fan of the flimsy bead locks on these wheels, and this run confirmed they are basically useless. I like the tyres and I think they should last a long time, and they're great for general use, but consider the bead locks to be purely cosmetic without function. Look at that.
Look at us. Onto the wheel. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't see it. There. Oh, wow. It just came off.
Okay, let's stop. Let's have a pit stop. Tyres off again. Alright. Should we call it a day? Because the tyre's no good, is it? I strongly suggest gluing the tyres to the rims to stop them coming off. You can see here it will be easy to do as they're just like any other standard wheel. Then you can enjoy the buggy as intended.